So the reason I bought this little drone is, like most people, I've had the Spark. Seen this guy was a little bit more powerful, a little bit more battery life, 2.7K video. I think the flight time was the main reason why I bought this. The Spark, by the time you get it in the air, it's time to bring it back down. This thing here is small enough that I can keep it in my car. I noticed with the Evo, even though it was small and compact, I still had to keep it in a bag. You had to keep the battery and the remote. So it still ended up being a little bulky. With this, I can just throw it under my car and it's always with me. So I finally got a break in the weather. It's been sunny today. Figured I'd take this Mavic out and mess around with it, get some flight time in. But we've got a little bit of wind, so I figured why not see how stable this guy is in the wind. And I've noticed that it's not very stable. There's a couple gusts, but it seems to kind of move around a lot. This wind isn't very strong, but it is making it move a little bit. I had a gust come by earlier before I started recording, and the thing was moving around all over the place. But as you can see, I'm not touching the controls, and it wants to move. Just a little bit of wind. So there's a bit of a gust there. It's staying pretty stable. No, take that back. Look at that. That wind wasn't that strong, and this thing almost went down into the water. Be careful when the wind is blowing a little bit. Makes you wonder how stable it'll be if you're up 200-300 feet in the air. But I'm not touching it. This thing wants to just drop down. Yeah, I'm flying over top of water, so I know the visioning sensors are facing down, and it has issues with that. But when the wind's not blowing, it doesn't want to go anywhere. So I don't think that's the issue. I'll take it out for a while, see what I can do, see what kind of video I can get. Get the aircraft insufficient power, error messages are locked. I don't know what that means. One thing I can say is this thing's so small, it's hard to keep visual line of sight of it. I know I've lost that thing in the air a couple times already. Battery right there. Got those off in this water. Battery starts going down. So I was out here flying my Mavic Mini and seen this thing moving out here in the woods. I just wanted to say, Ken, I'm not that good. I'm not going to steal your job. You don't have to be out here sneaking around. Seemed to go where I wanted it to go, so I'm pretty happy with it. Can't wait to get some more footage with it with a less windy day and maybe a little bit warmer so my hands don't freeze. Look at Ken over there sneaking around. So one of the most famous drone YouTubers is out here where I'm flying. How about Mr. Heron?